Why are people so hopeless? People are hopeless whether they know it or not. They're hopeless because our natural habitat is with God. He created us to be with Him. He created us to be happy with Him. And most people don't put themselves with God. They've walked away from God. How are we separated from God? Sin separates us from God because God is perfectly just. Sin cannot coexist with God because they are completely opposite. Sin includes spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical harm, both for the sinner and those around them. A small example is greed, like theft, gluttony, covetousness, physical pleasure, sex, drugs, and food, murder for various reasons, including anger, selfishness, envy, or covering up another sin, arrogance. If you're thinking too highly of yourself, like Romans 12:3 says, you're giving yourself too much praise, you're boasting, deceit, lying is a tool that's used for so many other sins, malice, you're thinking too lowly of others, you have a lack of love for your neighbors, that also leads to so many other sins. The Bible defines love in 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 as patient, kind, not envious, does not boast, it's not arrogant, it's not rude, it does not insist on its own way, it's not irritable, it's not resentful, it does not rejoice at wrongdoing, it rejoices with the truth, it bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. 1 John 4:8 says, anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. Sin removes us from God's presence. Isaiah 59:2 says, but your iniquities have made a separation between you and your God, and your sins have hidden his face from you so that he does not hear. Sin disgusts God, but we can't live without God. For the wages of sin is death, Romans 6:23. God is only making one place where he does not exist. That's hell. If you separate yourself from God by sin and you don't take advantage of his plan for salvation, you're only going to exist in the one place that does not contain God. No one can escape this fact. You can't opt out of this fact. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, Romans 3:23. There's no excuse for not knowing, because Romans 2:14-16 says that the law is written on our hearts, and our conscience bears witness. There's no hope outside of God's plan and promise of salvation. Ephesians 2:12 says before taking advantage of God's plan and promise, we have no hope and we're without God in the world. Some of the ways that people try to function without hope and without living in God is by creating their own religion.